Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky, the producer and host of the award-winning show, The Rhythms of New York. And sitting to the left of me is my good friend and your good friend, the girl with the fan club, our friend, let's say it together, Salinas Bosque.
Well, it's Salinas Bosque.
Salinas. I've known her for 3 years.
I've been trying for 3 years. It's just not going to work.
I have to say it with my hands, though,
I know,
right?
he has to do
Salinas
this.
Bosque.
I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Well, we've had a lot of fun in the past several years.
Yes, we have.
We have a number of bands from the New York area who have appeared on The Rhythms of New York. We have requests from around the country and around the world for people who want to be on the show. But this is called The Rhythms of New York, so we just concentrate on bands from New York.
No offense to you guys out there, because you're all wonderful.
We love you. But
Love
we
you,
do a
but-
show called The Rhythms of Chicago. We'll have you on.
Yeah.
But right now, New York City is the capital of the world. Not only the media capital of the world, the capital of the world, and we have what we think are the best bands from New York appearing on The Rhythms of New York.
We've had some really, really cool ones.
Right, we've had some great bands on the show. I mean, you normally have guitar, bass, drum with vocals, but we've had some other instruments as well. We
Yeah.
had one guy who you are going to see tonight who actually played a B3 organ, Fred Flintstone style.
Yeah, it was so
Fred
adorable.
Flintstone style. He was wearing with
cute.
no shoes and with no socks on,
Yeah.
with his bare feet. Now, we've been on the air for several years, and we've had a number of bands on the show, and we air the program, and we get a lot of feedback from our audience, and our audience tells us what bands they like the most, and which bands and which songs they want to hear the most. So today, we're going to be presenting a number of bands on the show. We're not going to be doing, it's going to be a highlight reel, I guess,
Yeah.
right? We're not going to be doing interviews with the bands. We're just going to be having, it's all music program from bands from New York. We hope you enjoy the show. The Rhythms of New York recently had a really fantastic sounding band and a bunch of fun guys.
Awesome.
They're called the Left Ear Trio. EAR Trio.
Not I, because
No,
for some
Salinas
reason
called them
I kept
Left
saying
Eye
left eye
Trio.
trio. I was a mess.
3 guys playing a blend of jazz, funk, and blues,
Oh, yeah.
including one that had a Hammond organ. So when he told me that he had a Hammond organ, I said, I don't know if you can bring a Hammond organ into the studio.
And he did. He brought
did.
it piece by piece.
And people came around saying, oh, you know, he's not going to bring this in. He can't bring a Hammond organ in here. But he did. And when we had him playing, and by the way, you can see the videos, and you'll see him tonight, the organ player didn't have shoes on. He
No.
played it Fred Flintstone style.
It was the cutest thing, so I hope that you find that to be interesting.
We really enjoyed the Left Ear Trio. And when these guys were in the audience, well, the guys were in the studio, we had people come around saying, who are they? They're fantastic sounding. And we know that you'll agree. Here they are, the Left Ear Trio. The Rhythms of New York recently presented an intriguing and interesting artist by the name of Efrat, E-F-R-A-T. She only uses one name. She's a violinist.
The first female, the first any violinist that we've had.
Right. And she also brought her band with her.
Yes, the trumpet, the cello.
And it was a fantastic sound.
Amazing.
People came around to our studio to see what that great sound was.
Yeah.
And that sound was Efrat. I mean, we've played the show on the air, and we've had a number of people who got in contact with us and said, who is that woman? They love the sound. And we think that you'll agree. Ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, Efrat. At the studio tapings of the Rhythms of New York, we have a lot of fun.
Yes, we do.
We try to get the bands and everybody on the crew and in the audience very, very loose because that projects on the air. And we do have a lot of fun, and sometimes the bands actually are a little bit held back, and other times they're having as much fun as we are, and they're even having more fun. And we had a band on called Ready in 10. They loved Salinas. In fact,
I love them.
they were the first members of the Salinas Bosque fan club. Now they gave us Salinas a little gift, which we can't talk about right now because it's a PG show. They gave her an R-rated gift.
Exactly.
But we did have a lot of fun with them, and they made great music. Now, when we do a television show, we have to do camera checks and blockings and light and audio check. And the way we do an audio check is like saying 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys did a little bit differently. Take a look. Well, today we have our good friends Ready in 10. Now, normally we sit down when we do our interviews, but today we're standing up because of technical reasons. We don't have a lot of microphones, and you know, Salinas and I are laved up. We have little lavalier microphones. We have 2 handheld microphones. But our good friend Sal has devised a better way to do the interview.
It's much better.
And would you show the audience?
Want to do a sound check, kind of?
Yes, do a sound check, please.
Testing. Hello, guys, huddle up. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1. Testing, 1, 2.
Check 2. Check you guys get together.
Yeah, more questions?
It's because I'm the only female here. That's what it
And this
is.
is the Rhythms of New York. You know that, guys. We're not the Playboy channel.
It's not half.
Checking the mic.
Well, that was Ready in 10. They did a great, unique take. And Salinas enjoyed it, right? You enjoyed the sound check.
Oh, that was my, well,
And we could say the hills were alive with the sound of music.
I think you enjoyed it
We
more.
had a lot of fun with that. And to this day, everybody talks about the band Ready in 10. And we know that you'll enjoy them. Here they are.
Another day and no one's learning. I think we'll be alright. No need to put up a fight. They never tell us you've never really been a part of anything to feel. You're just a part of the deal. And I'm so tired of playing this game and everything's how it seems. So tired of hanging around and never making a sound. So tired of living my life by someone else's design. It's finally my time to leave this world behind. Smiley faces always tell us to be patient. They never realize what's behind the line. They never tell us you've never really been a part of anything at all. You just take a fall. And I'm so tired of playing this game and everything's always the same. So tired of hanging around and never making a sound. So tired of living my life by someone else's side. It's finally my time to leave this world behind. Truly be free. I know this is really a one-man show. I believe we could never truly be free. And I'm so tired of playing this game and everything's always the same. So tired of hanging around and never making a sound. And I'm so tired of living my life by someone else's design. It's finally my time to leave this world behind. And I'm so so tired of playing this game and everything's all the same. I'm so tired of hanging around and never making a sound. I'm so tired of living my life by someone else's design. It's finally my time to leave this world behind. 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 Behind. Time to leave this world behind.
One of the most requested artists we've had on the show is a band called Stark, based in Manhattan. It's fronted by a woman by the name of Lainey Ford, who's also appeared on Channel 5 here in New York City.
And I mean, this was heavy rock. This was like what you would see at MTV.
Well, Lainey is called the rock goddess. Now, the day that we were taping was a really, really inclement weather day.
Inclement.
Okay, it's a fancy word for saying we had a blizzard that day.
Exactly.
And like the studio was shut down. The people were calling me up in the studio, oh, you're not going to be coming in here. Yeah, well, you know, what's the axiom in show business? The show must go on.
must go on.
And the band came in, they performed, they did a great show. We loved having the band on the show.
It was awesome. And a lot of people request them
Over and over again.
and over.
Now, after that, the band was fine. I went home and I fell on the street
I
and
know.
I tore my knee up. I had to have surgery.
Yeah,
but
that was
again,
horrible.
the show must go on. We know that you love Stark because we get a lot of requests for Stark, the rock goddess Lainey Ford, and the band Stark. Here they are.
Oh no, don't let me feel this. Oh no, don't put me through this. Oh no, don't make me go through this. No, no, don't love me like this. Oh no, can't jump in like this. Oh no, don't hurt me like this. Yeah. Look in your eyes, I see you from your lies. I see the way the wise you live over. You see the beat of right sides, have all the perfect alibis. You have to criticize when it's over. Oh no, don't let me feel this. Oh no, don't put me through this. Oh no, don't make me go through this. Don't love me like this, oh no. Can't jump it like this, oh no. Don't hurt me like this, yeah. Oh no. You've been hurt physically, you have issues I can see. You have stars that seem to be completely blind, yeah. You seem to like my misery, think how good it could be. But if I say you have to be completely blinded. Oh no, don't let me feel this. Oh no, don't put me through this. Oh no, don't make me go through this. Yeah. Oh no, don't love me like this. Can't jump it like this, oh no. Don't hurt me like this. Put your arms around me. Don't come any closer. Don't try